Hi, welcome to Excelcoaching. Do you run out of money often? What would happen if you were out of work for 6 months? This is where savings come into play, and we would like to start with a quote from Warren Buffett, which reads, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." This is an interesting thought indeed, particularly for low-income families. So how do you get into this habit or cycle of saving? Before we continue, I would like to invite you to subscribe to our channel, where on a weekly basis we post recordings aiming to improve financial literacy. These are free resources, and you can subscribe simply by clicking on the subscribe button underneath the recording. We start with a recap of this 50-20-30 framework, which we have discussed before. Simplistically, what this tells us is we should aim to at least save 20% of our income and spend around 80% on our needs and wants. Again, as we've said before, this framework has its own limitations, but it's still a useful starting point if you are trying to put a structure to your spend/savings pattern. The savings formula. It is not a very complex one. Essentially, whatever you earn, you either spend or save. If you earn $1,000 and you spend $800, then you have $200 available to be saved. If you are spending more than what you earn, this is not a good sign. This is where you probably need to look at your spending behavior and seek some professional help. Applying this 50-20-30 framework by reducing your needs and wants, the aim is to have around 20% of your income saved. So how do you actually save, and why should you be saving? Here we have split the rationale for savings into 3 time horizons: short term, medium term, and long term. In the short term, think of an emergency repair. If your car breaks down, do you have money available to do the repairs? What if you were to become unemployed for a few months? Can you manage your bills and lifestyle? In the medium term, say 5 years or a bit longer, perhaps you want to get a particular qualification or save for your kids' education. Do you have the money for that? Long term is more around your retirement plan. You will need to start thinking of this now so you can actually save and let your money grow to be able to enjoy that retirement plan. Each of these goals or time horizon will probably have a different investment profile, which we will discuss in a separate recording. But here, we just want to explain that the reasons and time frame for savings can differ, and time plays a pivotal role in our financial decisions. So what are some of the strategies to save? First of all, it is important for you to have some goals. Whether it is to buy a new house, or a car you have always wanted, or the future education for your child, having a goal goes a long way in creating a savings behavior. Myself, in my early 20s, I didn't have a goal as such. I was earning a fair bit of money, but also spending a lot. Savings was not a priority. I prioritized a luxury lifestyle over savings. But this fortunately changed very quickly for me. Once you have some goals, it is important to develop a budget plan which clearly shows what you earn, what you spend, and what can be saved. Through your budget plan, work out strategies to reduce your needs and wants. The more you reduce this, the more savings you will have and you can do. In our previous recordings called Managing Spend, we have looked at practical ways you can reduce your spending. The last point is about making savings a habit. This is important. I ask you the question: the rigor you put every month to set aside money to pay your food bill or electricity bill, why can you not apply the same rigor for your savings? You could potentially have an account where a percentage of your income goes directly to that account. Our future recordings will explain further on how you can invest some of that savings. But the point here is just being echoed by this quote we started with. Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Make savings a habit. Make it part of your budget. Otherwise, you will always find an excuse to spend the money. Thank you for watching our recording on savings. I trust through this video you would have gained some tips on how to improve your propensity to save. If you like our recording, please do subscribe to our channel. There's a subscribe button underneath the recording or by clicking on the Excel Coaching logo. Thank you, and until next time.